So I'm here with Pastor Don Smith from Michigan, and he and I, as well as a few others in our team, are getting ready for an incredible time of ministry in Africa. So we'll be leaving in a couple weeks, and we're very, very excited. We're going to be training over 100 pastors as new facilitators to start schools probably in about 7 different countries. So I wanted to give Pastor Don a chance to just share why he's excited about going and what he thinks about our trip.
Well, Rick, first of all, I just want to say what an honor it is to be invited on the trip, to be a part of this equipping ministry. I'm so excited to be in the room with pastors. My heart to equip men, number one, is my greatest calling. But then, secondly, to be able to help equip pastors to accomplish what God has put in their heart to do is an incredible opportunity. Because I know that when a pastor is well equipped, that he is able then to be effective in his community. And obviously, our story is the same thing. When you're effective in your community, you can change your community. And I just believe that this trip is going to be one of those trips where we get to invest incredible amount of time equipping pastors, and we're going to see some change in those countries.
One of the things that's really awesome to me is the quality of the people going on this trip. And for example, with Pastor Don, he's the pastor in Michigan of a church of 1,100 in a community of 1,200.
Yep.
In other words, he has a vision for, and he's carrying out, impacting his community.
And we still got work to do. We're chasing 100 more.
That's
right. There we go, right? And so we'll be one the whole city.
And so with something like that, our goal is not to train pastors just so that they have knowledge.
Correct.
Although we love them having knowledge of the Bible. Mm-hmm. But the whole point is to train them for biblical transformation in their lives, in their ministry, in their church, and at the same time to make them a light in their community where they holistically share the gospel. I mean, part of the curriculum, a big part of it, is also community development, bringing people out of sickness, out of poverty, and out of disease. But what that does is it not only blesses them physically, but it opens their heart to all the spiritual answers that the pastors want to bring to them. But what do you think about that?
Listen, I think when the local church can be an incredible impact in its community and the community becomes transformed because of the pastor and the local church, then you've seen the kingdom of God really be established. And that's what Nation to Nation is doing on this trip. We are going to firmly establish the kingdom into those communities. And that community development course is going to give them the tools they need to transform not only their church, but their whole community.
Well, as we're going to see people trained and raised up to impact their communities, to grow the church, to bring people to Christ, the equipment, the travel, it costs money.
Yes.
And we also need a spiritual covering as we're doing this work over a period of almost a month in Africa. So would you please be praying for us, praying for our team? We leave on, we'll arrive in Africa September 1st. Mm-hmm. And the other thing is, it's costing money to do this, over 100 new schools and sets of equipment. So if you're able to give and to help with that, we'd be so appreciative. So thanks, and may the Lord bless you.
God bless.